Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the Showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Going to sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Isn't it up? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Up the rope he goes.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Man.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Caught by an inverted DDT.
Climbing to the top rope here.
From the outside, knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on?
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
He's been put in a bind.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Oh.
Big knee to the midsection.
Slips out of the way.
Clothesline. Elbow drop. Seth Rollins didn't get what he wanted there, taking some stiff offense.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Reigns now looking so good. 3 clotheslines. Clothesline.
Shoulders down. This might do it.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, God. That looked devastating. Oh, a strong impact.
Beautiful O'Connor roll
For the victory.
I think it's over.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. Breaking up the pin count there.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
You could almost feel the intensity coming from Punk on that attack.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
CM Punk experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Yeah, Rollins not allowing himself to be held down. Chucking his opponent to the outside. Surveying the situation. Picking up speed.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down from the top. Diving elbow drop, are you kidding me? He's headed out to the ringside area.
Now heading outside.
Boom! Face first. Getting back into the ring now.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Ooh, into the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Connecting on the DDT. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Here's the cover, isn't it? Oh!
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
Ooh. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Neck breaker. Ooh.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught.
And dragon screw. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Mongolian chop.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Under the ropes and back into the ring. And some effective offense with that. He's going for the pin. He gets the kick out after the one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Just like that. Sent out of the ring. Delivered. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a...
Seth is down for the count. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Oof! Back elbow puts a stop to things.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. And Reigns got clobbered by that move. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
That favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal champ.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Perched up top.
He turns it around on JBL. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Spin kick to the midsection. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. He's climbing to the top. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Oof. Counter by CM Punk. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too...
Here we go. Wow, cross body. Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Placed him in the corner here. Ooh, and fights back. Oh, what a club. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
Turns it around. Getting abs
For the title!
The champ lifts his shoulder up before one there.
That was not even close to keeping him down.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Oof! Putting his opponent into the crosshairs.
Separated. To the corner.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt. Seems like the champ might have a pretty clear strategy in mind here, going after the arm. Oh, float over Russian leg sweep.
And there might be a lot of
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Going to sleep. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
This could be it. Cover.
There's two. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Whoa, what a high kick. And Punk gets countered there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
The champ with the cover.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. with a Mongolian chop.
Hooked up. Nasty one right to the chest.
Oof. Using the sharp point of the elbow.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Ray or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
Oh, a step up enziguri. Now down into the cover. Punk powers out, still going strong.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Oh, man.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and follows it up with a clothesline.
Oh, God. Oh.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Twisting the arm. Oh, that's got to hurt. Climbing up to the top rope. Arm drag. Oh, my God, to the spine. Into the pin. Can he get him here?
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Ooh! Spin kick to the midsection. What awareness seeing Ray coming. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Piercing chop.
Thumped with a big blow.
Oh! Tearing down the leg now.
Punk the technician. The Anaconda.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Oh! You've got to wonder if Ray can withstand this.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 from the top. Frog splash. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? He was almost finished.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And there's no way Mysterio was expecting that. He thought he had the fall there.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. And that failed to hit the mark. Oh! And Ray saw it coming.
Big knee to the midsection. Boom! Oh, what a kick.
Boom! Hard-hitting kick. Bam! And able to skirt around that attack.
Flying Mayorana. Fends it off. Good counter. Spin kick to the midsection. And Ray had it scouted.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Big knee to the midsection.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
CM Punk looking to end it.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Uh-oh. Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Delivers the Bulldog. Return fire on Ray.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
I don't like the looks of this. His head has taken the brunt of the offense tonight.
Yeah, and head trauma is always something to be concerned about. From the top.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
Oh, with authority.
Oh, man.
Kick lands.
Oh.
Catches the kick.
Turns them inside out with a dragon screw. Escape just in time.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
Big drop kick, Kenneth.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
And a kick out at only 1.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point. Stalking from above.
From the middle rope. Turned around by a big power bomb.
Ooh! He breaks out with a well-aimed knee strike.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Struck with a calf kick. Punk now locking in the...
And the rope providing a bit of safety here.
A strong head scissors.